What's up? It's Matt doing my gender review here. I'm gonna be making a little podcast. Let me start off by reviewing what I learned in this gender unit. I learned about the differences in sex and gender, how sex is the way you're born with your body parts. And I learned how gender is like the way you act and the way you go about your business. I learned about how our gender roles create stereotypes and vice versa. I learned what androgyny is. I didn't know what that word meant. It means being both male and female. That's a dictionary definition, and it got me thinking, like, alright, it says being both male and female, but what does that really mean? Does that mean like your gender being both male and female? Or does that mean like your sex being both male and female, like you have a penis and you have boobs? So I looked it up. Not any pictures or anything, like looking up what the word meant. You know what I mean? And I looked it up on Yahoo Answers, and the responses were like, they were kind of a mixture. So I don't think other people realize it either. Here, I'll read to you some things that they said. This is the question. The question was, what does androgynous mean? And someone said a mixture of male and female elements or characteristics, I believe. So I guess that's pretty much both. Another person said looking or acting like the other sex as well as your own. So that's like genderish. And someone else said like it's hard to distinguish from a man or a woman. So that's probably like your physical appearance. So like as you can see, it really, like, androgyny is being both male and female, but it depends the way you look at it, either from a sex role or a gender role. I learned about the gender gap in education, why boys can't keep up with girls. We found info throughout the unit about like how girls do better in class than boys. Like it could be due to not many male teachers, non-friendly male reading material, the disappearance of recess, etc. Also learned about gender neutrality, not assigning or distinguishing roles based on a person's sex. Like societies where everyone alright, like you think of a society where everyone like does a job and takes turn doing every job, and it's not based on the gender. That's like gender neutrality. Like everyone, you don't look at the figure of the person or look at if they're a male or female. Everyone just does the same thing, and it's not based on that. So that's gender neutrality. And also learned social construction of gender. This one's big. It's like the stereotypes that society has created for us on the way we look at gender. For instance, we watched that video about Disney, and Disney's like creating like how our children learn to grow up with the stereotypes that we have. Like the Little Mermaid, for instance. I think she's like a metaphor for like a woman who's represented as lacking some credibility or substance in her social and domestic role. So that's one way of looking at how the social media has raised our children to keep going with these stereotypes, but also is in our music. Music is huge, mainly the mainstream pop and rap. Just because there's some bad pop and rap doesn't mean it's all bad. I mean those two are probably my favorite music genres, but the mainstream stuff has a lot of very sexist and stereotypical stuff against women. And here, I'll read you guys some lyrics from some songs. Let me look up a song. Alright, we got let's look up Tyga, Rack City. I know, it's pretty good. This song all you guys probably know. Read these lyrics. Okay. Right here. Tyga, Rack City. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20 on your titties, bitch. 100 deep, VIP, no guest list. T-Raw, you don't know who you fucking with. Got my other bitch, fucking with my other bitch. fucking all night. N-word, we ain't celibate. N-word, say I'm too dope, I ain't selling it. Raw fresher than a mother effing peppermint. Gold letter men's last king killing shit. Young money, yeah, we getting rich. Got your grandma on my dick. Okay, not only women, but they're degrading grandmothers too, so I think that kind of speaks for itself. Alright, another thing is like women even degrade themselves in the music, like Nicki Minaj. I'll look up a song from her. What's it? She has a popular song out right now. I think it's called Freaks. I'll go read her verse. Alright, here we go. He said he met this little girl by the name of Onika. That's her real name. Way my body shape, all the boys wanna freak her. Brag and I boast, they be doing the most. If I look at his friend, he'll be gripping the toaster. So I took him to the crib to kill him with it. Put my legs behind my head, hit the ceiling with it. When I put it in his mouth, I couldn't believe it. He looked at me in the eyes and said he wanna breed it. Pasa pasa, you ain't got no wins in mi casa. Big fat pussy, Mufasa. Alright, I think that's enough. Yeah, well, there you go. We even got women degrading themselves in music. So, I mean, it kind of just shows where everything's leading. And this is music that's played on the radio, like played for Channel 955, whatever you guys listen to. It's like on the mainstream, so it's stuff that everyone listens to. What I personally got out of this whole unit was that like our sex is like our natural born lives. Like sex means like our natural, like what we naturally are born, but gender can be different. Like gender is what we make out of it and like how society sees it, and the way I view others is different now. Like my naked eyes can only show me sex, but when I take a closer look at the person, their gender may be opposite. So it just goes to show you something to think about. Yeah, I learned a lot from this unit, just obviously from gender, and just like the way I look at people, and like how they act, and you know, all the stereotypes that's going on, and how society brings us up. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you.